today's topic is brand consistency across your channels and how not to confuse your audience.
Yeah.
So everybody, everybody tries to, you get online and sometimes it can be a bit chaotic, especially when you're first starting out, because you might not always know exactly what your brand is or who your audience is. So that can really affect how far you can go and, whether or not people want to follow you, because people like consistency. They like to know, when they come to you, they like to know that you're a consistent voice in what they're trying to find. So if you're all over the place, that can be a bit challenging to build that audience, right? So that's what today's topic is going to be about.
Yeah, and that's not to say that you can't have, a professional account and a personal account, but it is really important that if you are your brand, which for a lot of us we are, that it is indeed consistent across everything, and it makes it easier for people to know that they found your real profile. Because we have a joke on Facebook about if you haven't been cloned yet, you haven't made it yet, right? So it's just a lot easier if it's very clear, if your profile picture is the same across all platforms, which doesn't have to be, but if it is, it makes it really easy to know that it is in fact you.
Yeah. And each platform does have its own culture. So while your content may not be exactly the same, its voice is, right? You don't have to sound the same everywhere. Like, if you're on Instagram, obviously your voice might be a little bit more, what's the right word? I want to say culture, but you've got it, you've narrowed it down very specifically. Whereas in TikTok, it might be a bit more random or a bit more chaotic. It might be the softer side of you or something like that, but it's still you, right? Like it's, what do they have? The coffee shop test. So if someone posts on Facebook, TikTok, Threads, and your blog, can you tell that it's the same person? Or is it like, wow, okay, so over here they're very loud and they're very aggressive, but over here on Facebook, they're very, posh and very, professional and everything else. And it's not like, is that the same person? They should be able to tell it's you, even if you're showing multiple sides of you, they still should be you specific, right? It should be very obvious that it is you and what you're talking about.
Yeah, so what are the elements of consistency, right?